Wait, nah. Okay, well, hold up. Wait, nah, that's not it either. Hold on. What is poppin', royalty gang? It's your boy King Chris, and I'm back again with another video for y'all. If y'all new, make sure y'all subscribe, and if you do not, drop a like. You are a dyke. Hey, tell me keep going. When it cake and I stack it, I keep going. Alright guys, so now I'm back with another story time. I'm gonna try to be consistent with story time Saturdays because I have stories for today. Your boy has seen a lot, been through a lot, and done a lot. Today guys, I'm gonna be giving y'all the story of the time that I smashed my substitute teacher in the janitor's closet. I'm not gonna say any names throughout this whole story. I'm not saying no names. Nobody's name is getting involved. The only reason why I'm saying this story time, because one, I did post on my community tab and on my Instagram. If you don't already, follow my Instagram. What story time would you guys rather hear? You know, I gave y'all a whole list and you guys chose this story, but I'm saying this one because one, I already graduated. I posted a whole vlog on my vlog channel. Go subscribe. Before we get into the story time, make sure you guys go drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notice. I'm gonna be more active on this channel. I know I've been away. I'm about to be back on my stuff. I'm about to be posting nothing but bangers on this channel. It all went down my senior year of high school. It was my last month. We only had like 30 days or less till we graduate, and it was just crazy. I was excited, and it was just a crazy realization that like 95% of the people that are in that building I'm probably never gonna see again. I was looking forward to like a whole new chapter, graduating high school and moving forward. For the most part, everybody was pretty much in good spirits. Weather was nice. We're about to be on summer vacation. For the most part, all good vibes. I really couldn't complain. I had just got out of my last class before we had activity block. Activity block is a period where teachers select activities to do for that block. Students get to select what teacher they would want to go to for activity block based on the activity. So like if Miss Johnson wanted to do knitting, she has a knitting activity block, or Miss Jackson wanted to do coloring. Everybody had their own thing. Now for this day that I had activity block, I never went to his activity block. My mom would always get phone calls saying that I was never in the activity block. I'll try to explain to her that activity block is not a class. You don't get a grade on it, and it doesn't do anything for you. It's not even on my report card. I only went there one day out of the whole year, and that one day I was stuck because there was only 2 people in that whole classroom other than me. So I went out to my car in the parking lot, saw a few of the guys. We linked up. I hit that guys a little bit, just a little bit. You feel me? Not too crazy. Don't do it, kids. Don't do it though. But then I got hungry, so I went to this place called Wawa. If you guys don't have Wawa, it's only on the East Coast. People on the West Coast, if you guys don't have Wawa, y'all missing out. That's probably one of the best places. I went to Wawa, got me some food, and then went back to the parking lot, chilling, vibing. Usually during activity block when I'm in my car, I usually made videos, freestyled songs, like just for practice, or actually wrote songs. That's the time I would kind of use for myself. Even if I'm not doing those 3, I would just kind of just chill, just vibe, stay to myself. Since I was up the gas, I was kind of, you know, lazy. I was tired. I came into the next class, which was the substitute teacher's class, 30 minutes late. And that day, we had 45-minute periods. I came in, and it was a new substitute teacher. The reason why the teacher was gone, because she was on maternity leave. She had a kid recently at the time, so we just had like constant swap of subs in and out. I walk in, I signed my name on the attendance sheet. I ain't gonna lie, I peeped her. Shawty was looking good. She was hot, and she was looking kind of young. University of Delaware is literally right behind that high school. Me personally, I thought she was probably like a college student. I didn't know what the vibes was because she did look young. She asked me what my name was, and then she handed me a piece of paper. It turned out we had a quiz. Bro, I didn't even know we was gonna have a quiz. So I sat there for like 13 minutes. We had left the class. Just sat there, headphones on, just vibe. I did not go anywhere in that building without my Beats headphones. I've always had them on me. 1, I didn't know we had a quiz. 2, I didn't know the answers. 3, I was not gonna fail that. I was gonna graduate by fire, by force. The bell rang. I came up to her and I said, yo, I didn't finish my quiz. And she was like, all right, that's fine. She said either A, I could stay after class, but I wasn't gonna do that though, just because I still didn't know the answers. And I know somebody had the picture. The people that were in my class that I usually talk to, they weren't there. So either A means they didn't show up at all, or they already did their quiz and then they left. So I wasn't gonna sit in that class and just still stare at it and still do nothing. She gave me another option. She said I can come during lunch. Kind of need my lunch. I said I can't do that. My lunchtime is kind of like my time. It's my me time. Or she said I can stay after school. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay after school. Cause 1, I know for a fact somebody can airdrop me the answers. I said, yeah, I'll come after school. You feel me? No problem. She said, I'll see you after school, Chris. And I said, all right, I'll see you after school. So fast forward to lunch. For lunch, I usually always was in my car. I mean, I would stay in the cafeteria here and there sometimes, but for the most part, I would usually go to the car. When I'm by myself, I'm usually the most productive, so I would usually go to the car, like I said, write lyric pranks, raps, or practice freestyling. I went to the car, I was finishing up a lyric prank from earlier, but this time I was still craving something. I was in the mood for milkshakes. I'm pulling up to Wawa, I'm about to park, and as soon as I'm about to park, I see her walking in. So I'm like, damn, that's tough. Us students, we're not supposed to leave campus, or it's a write-up. It's not new to me. I always left. I'd always stay in my car. I didn't know what kind of sub she was. Some young subs think they run shit. They just be doing everything and anything for validation. That's why I was like, dang, I don't know if I should even go in. But at the same time, I still want this milkshake though. Some subs are cool. I walk in, I'm ordering on the touchpad. I noticed that she's ordering too. I'm ordering my cookies and cream milkshake. Grab the receipt so I could pay for it, and I head on to the line. The line was getting a little long, but it wasn't anything crazy, but the line was starting to build up a little bit. They opened up another line on the other side, so the guy behind me, he decided to go around to the line that just opened up, and she happens to be right behind him, so now she's directly behind me. She was like, hey, I know you. I was like, yeah, I know you too. I really didn't want her to see me, so I offered to pay for her stuff. I guess you could say it was kind of like a bribe. I'm like, here, just add your stuff in the money, I got you. She was like, oh no, you don't gotta do that. Thing is, I insisted on paying, and plus look, it's Wawa, it's not gonna be anything too crazy. She only had like 2 items, and everything total, I think it came up to like what, $12-13. While the cashier is ringing up our items, we're making a little bit of small talk. We walked outside, I handed her her bag, and I said, all right, I'm gonna see you. She said, you most definitely will. Now, looking back at it, I didn't know what she meant by that, because I was saying I had to take a test after school, but the way she said it, I didn't even catch the hint. So that was like, oh shit, I didn't even think of it that way at the time. So I head back to school, I'm chilling in the parking lot, working on lyric pranks and finishing my milkshake. I head back inside. We only have 2 periods after lunch, and it goes by pretty quick. After school, a lot of people decide to stay back and play basketball in the gym, or you know, if you got a sport. So fast forward to the time I pull up to her class, it was like 2:15, 2:20. I'm trying to not drop names, but shout out to the boy for sliding me the answers. You know who you are. You a real ass nigga, bro. It wasn't too many questions on the quiz. I had to get a good grade on that, especially in the last half of the school year. Not even the last half, the last month. While I'm turning in the quiz, I asked her about herself, and we chatted a little bit more about college experiences that she's had, what I plan to do after high school, if I'm going to college, and I am in college. We had a pretty good conversation. There was a point in that conversation when it kind of went blank. In that little period, she then again thanks me for paying for her meal. You know, I was like, you know what? It's no problem. So after I said no problem, she looks at me up and down. I didn't know what to think of it, but she looked at me up and down some type of way, kind of like, hey, just say ooh. I'm just like, yo, okay. So then she began to ask me like when my birthday is. I told her it was in the summer. She then looks at me up and down again. That's tough. I peeped it the second time. I didn't know how long she was gonna be there for, and neither did she. So I asked her if she has like an Instagram or a Snapchat that I can grab from her, because I'm about to graduate soon. She said sure, and she said she does have an Instagram. And she walks over to me. I hand her my phone, but she put her Instagram on my phone. She locks the screen and then put my phone face down. I'm kind of confused. Like, what is you doing? Why did you just do all that? But then it's when it happened. See, I wasn't sitting too far from her desk. This classroom, we didn't have ordinary desks. It was a computer lab. We have the swivelly chairs like this one. It didn't have the armrests. She started walking towards me. Yo, shorty said on top of me. Hey man, look, I'm single. Stop playing. I will do it. Stop playing. I'm single. Like, don't play with me. So what she does, she grabs my hands and puts it on her waist. You know, shorty started moving her waist in a circle. I'm like, oh, so you're a freak, huh? The thing about that classroom is always locked. As soon as you shut the door, you can't open it again if you're on the outside. We didn't really have to worry about someone coming in, because no one else needs to really come into that classroom. She leans in towards me and we started kissing. Like, in my head, I'm like, yo, this is really happening right now. This is real life. When the subs started using tongue, I was like, can't do this right here, because each classroom has like a little window frame where you can see right through it, and where we were, someone is obviously gonna see. I reckon that we moved before, not even more. I don't think I could get in trouble. I don't think I could have got in trouble for that. Could I? I was 18 years old. I don't know, but I reckon that we moved so we don't get in trouble. Now, in between the classrooms, there are like utility closets. They're all connected. So in this classroom, there's 2 utility closets on each side, and through that utility closet, you have another computer lab. On the other side, It wasn't a computer lab, it's kind of like a bank, but for students. After 12, that room was always locked. So we didn't really have to worry about anyone coming in there because they leave by 12 o'clock. That room is empty and her room is locked. So now we're in the middle in the utility closet. And this is when it goes down. That day, I was a little fly, you know what I'm saying? Towards more the end of the year, I was getting fly every day, you know what I'm saying? Your boy was a little dripped out. So we're in the utility closet and she leans towards me so we can start kissing again. She started using hella more tongue. Feel like she might have touched my Adam's apple a little bit. Since I was wearing shorts that day, it wasn't hard, you know. She took the top off. I was just be like hot sauce. Once she took out the shorts, she took out the drawers, started giving your boy the top. Now I'm gonna give her head game an 8.5. I ain't gonna lie, she had that got 5,000. Luckily, I'm gonna say I had my wallet in my pocket. I keep a condom in my wallet just in case, and I'm glad I did because that was an emergency. I put on my condom, turned her around. I think I slapped her shit. I think I did slap her shit. Rolled it on and just straight up started dogging her shit. I had her, you feel me, bend her over, just started dogging her shit. No cap, no cap, no cap. I was going crazy in there. Look, I don't know how many people can say that. The way it went down, I've seen it all before. It felt weird to an extent, but I wasn't thinking about it in that moment because it was just weird. I've seen all of that shit before. Obviously, you know, play the music. Everybody knows that tune. It was just crazy to me, like, you know, this is actually happening right now. I'm just straight up dogging her shit. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Hair pulling. That was pretty much it. I think we was in there probably for like 25 minutes or so. After we finished the wooty woo, I was about to leave the classroom, but before I could leave, she graded my quiz and I got an A on it. I got 100. You know what I'm saying? Man, all in all, it was a crazy experience. One reason why I'm saying it now, I graduated. She don't even live in the state no more. It is what it is. I don't think I said any names. That is the time that I fucked my substitute teacher in the closet. I would say janitor's closet, but I say more utilities closet. But I'm probably finna throw janitor in the title though. But yeah, that's the story. If you guys are new, make sure you subscribe. Do not drop a like, man. You are a whole dyke, bro. Drop a like on the video for your boy. If you guys don't already, make sure you guys go follow my Instagram. It's on the screen and it's in the description. So make sure you guys go follow your boy. It's been real. I love y'all. Peace.
Off of the perk and the Xanacan, yeah. Walking the sky like a mannequin, yeah. Did you master the pack, no trap lord.
Menace and Venice, turn your bitch.
I'm sad, I know ya. I'm sad, I know ya. Broken promises, we both made mistakes. I got a source, I got a drill, I got a source, I got a drill, I got a home.